Making ingredients.
Yeah. On good side. Yeah, okay. Just a short history. I'll speak English because of some just a short history how this project started. It came up all of a sudden last July. The United Church wanted to help us to preserve our language and to teach our young people Mohawk language. And so they called my niece Gabriel to come and see me to get it going. This is a heavy project. I can't do it by myself, but thanks to my niece and technician, her cousin Alex Gabriel put this together. So that's where we are right now. And then we hired 2 qualified teachers in Mohawk to come and re-teach our young people our language. This is a big project. We're going to put a lot of stuff in this project. We're going to put history, storytelling, and of course learning the language to our young people, and also the older people how to write and read. So it's a very big project, and I have to report back to the ministers by April how it will be going. So I hope you come every week to learn how to write and read. And I have ordered gifts for you to give those that keep coming, you know. But it's not ready yet. It'll be ready sometime next week. So when it's ready, I will give out the gifts to each of you. So now we'll turn over to the teachers.
Warisose ni yujats. My name is Warisose, and we will be teaching, working together. So we use a little English at the beginning, but after that it's all Kawennenhas. We'll be doing for you guys to learn to read it and write it, and also you can talk it. The ones that you don't understand, or you'll learn to speak. We hope so.
Tonight I go Scotland on the Warisose. Tinoagas kanexaro dani wakia dunyo na dai doata de wera du. Se kuskino ko sauye no ne. Dana snu wana awoda. Agweta june awonda tinu do dana abuksera ke. No wana yura mistundu na weso na abuksera ke. Jiniyuti ja on salade of New York. So then on the water instead keep on. Ohato on it by water while you have not let water in your dam. The Agwebu a cold in what one hundred. That's in a hot that is who are in Suba vision. It's in a hot that's in your drink. Got words in there. Not no yellow. I went not there to watch you. Now, what of the wires? What you saw? Tsoieon there, I don't know what the was for. Shokaras, I was what got for Gabriel. God, they got that. Sure, who get only any year? God, you got up. It's in the one year. They did not let he. Atserunya na ho da the watch. Oyan not never to the color. So a wedding that's in you to eat the west, that gone that will wear soon. A wedding, I got to mind up. Now, what is also to me to thinking, you know what? O yo on you dark summer, giga, why I don't what soon. I don't yet even I know that they not or you to. Nó đã làm gì rồi là đã sound chỉ nhớ chứ mà sao không đẹp nè và ô họ tôi nè gọi là gì khi có nè Kanesatake don't need to so what they know là na ho don't go to nè Kanesatake. How many know the true meaning of Kanesatake? Yes. Even at Tsoieon, I'm getting what I cover. Kanesatake, Kawennenhas project. So Kanesatake, now I'm getting to Kanesatake, Kawennenhas ona unwe. Ni na Warisose na ni Tsoieon wa atapatena. Ona unwe, atapatani. So no kateri wantu seni oh it came about the Kanesatake, the meaning of Kanesatake. How many know the true meaning that you have heard from your uncles, elders, grandparents? Anybody explain the meaning?
There seems to be much disagreement on it.
Oh yeah? Okay. Before Samson had died, I used to go and visit him, and he had told us that, I've heard it too from other families, that our ancestors, when they were traveling out here on the lake with the canoe, I'm going way back before the Europeans came out here, that they would see the sand shimmering like the crusty snow right now outside. Otnesa, the crust, and it's shiny. So from the ancestors, that's what they had said. It's from the crusty sand. That's why they named it Kanesatake.
Good job. So what I'm serious, people, listen just for a little bit. Don't take the one who are doing this in Guayakisna. In a hole that it's in Guau. The Aguego gone, Roger, and a hole that that the Creator has given everything to us, what we need to live in this world, and we are giving thanks to Him. Aguego Oscar, to the Wahoe in what we do, then don't see the one who are others, so by this. See, you know, it's not hold it to go. Aguego Scono, I don't want to use it. Tsoieon to what we do. Let us all gather our minds together as one and think of the Creator as we give thanks to Him for everything that He has given us, so that we can think peacefully. And let us our mind be one. And you start with that every verse. Aguego ascandi the wawe in the don't see the one who are others, and see where I get the belt. They can others, and they were soon. They are waiting before him. Don't that the Nuru, but it on a scone or alcohol, it's enough to him. For you to now we shall gather our minds together as one and give thanks to all the people, so that they will have love one another and have lived peacefully together in all the world. Let us mind be one. Paul. And every verse we say Paul. Ako e ko aska ang dito ako e nuni no kwa ni kura kana. Ni tino parados ne ni tiknista ha ohunza. Ti se ko tara ko ka o haje na ko taos ne anju. Toni otoma ni kwa ni kura. Let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to Mother Earth, to give her thanks for everything that she gives us, so that we may live on this world. Let us our mind be one. Ako ko aska ti doa we nuni no pa ni gura tan e tino parados ne o ne ga suma. Tanu ti se ko doa tonics ne ga ni ios ai doa ni ira. Tanu ko ti ko nya tanawa no ne ko nya tatos. Toni no to ni pa ni gura. Let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to all the waters, that we still find good water to quench our thirst when we're thirsty. And by all the waters, I mean the lakes, the rivers, the creeks, the streams, the ponds, the water veins under the ground, the ocean, the seas, all the water. We give thanks to them. Let us our minds be one. Talk. Ano e tino morado ne. Ako ko aska dito ako nuni no pa ni morado. E tino morado ne kanjo suma. Tanu ne na ho te na awang ko ti. Toni to ako pa ni. Let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to the fishes and all the things that live in the water, because they have a job to do. They are our food for us, some of them. And also they help to keep the water clean in the rivers and lakes. Let us our mind be one. Talk. Ako ko aska dito ako nuni no pa ni kura kan e tino morado ne ofte ka suma. Oja pe no te ra suma idoaks. Oja pe unu kwa suma idoaks na. Tori o to no pa ni kura. Let us our minds be one and give thanks to the roots that are underground. Because some of them we use them as food, some of them we use them as medicine. That's what then it holds down the plants in the ground. So when you let us our minds be one. So ako ko aska dito ako nuni no pa ni dura. Tanu te tino marado ne omunde suma. This tanu ne tina ho tanu subaya tisu subaya to. Toni o to ma pa ni dura. Now we shall gather our minds as one and give thanks to all the plants, all the stuff you see that the Creator has planted for us in this world. Some of them are edible plants, some of them food for the animals, some are like everything that you see on the ground that the Creator has planted for us. Let us our mind be one. Ako kung askang dito ako nuni no pa ni morado na. E tino morado ne unu kwa suma. Tano me chito wasota hatu. Toni o tuma pa ni morado. Let us gather our minds and give thanks to all the medicines that the Creator has given us. That He has laid down all the plants at our disposal that we need to use when we are sick. And also to our grandfather, the Hadui. I don't know if you know the legend of the Hadui. And It symbolizes the masks a long time ago, the false faces they call it. Some are made out of corn husks, some are made out of wood. And in the faces you see the nose bent always. That's when the Creator was making the world. And then this powerful being, I can never say that word, he came up to him and he says, I have powers too. And he says, I bet you I can do what you can do. Well, he says, okay, let's see you do it. And he says, well, that mountain over there, I bet I can move it. And so he tried with all his might, and the mountain just kind of shook and moved, but it didn't come closer. But before he could turn, when it was Sugwati's turn, before he could turn, that mountain was right there, and he turned around like this, and it hit his nose, and it was all crooked. But from then on, Sugwati says, well, I see, you know, that but Sugwati brought the mountain up close. And he told Hadui, he says, since you have powers, you shall always be helping the people with their medicines. That's what you will be known as you are a good spirit. So that's why we say we give thanks to the medicines, also to Hadui. Nowadays, we don't use the Hadui, we go to the drugstore for medicine or anything, doctors. But a long time ago, that's what they relied on, was the medicine people in our own communities. Akwego aska antidwa hwe no ni kwa ni guna dan te yati no marado ne ozi no suma. Jisego eni hadie hana ho de sabon ha on sipaya dis. Toni o to makno. Let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to all the insects and the bugs that the Creator has put here. And He gave them a duty to do, and to this day they are still doing their duty. And their duty is to help clean up the earth. Because sometimes when you see something, especially when it's hot in summer, you see a dead animal. And then you look at it when it's really hot, and it's just full of bugs and maggots are eating it. You go back maybe a week later, all you see is bones. The bugs have cleaned it clean of the flesh. So their duties are to keep the earth clean. Also, they help to pollinate the flowers. The bees help to make the honey. So all the tiniest little bugs has a duty to keep the cycle of life going. So that's what we give thanks to that. Abuelo asali do wa nui no kwa ni gumura da ni tinu harado ne jun he kwa ne asa ni buga de ka onaste on uzara kanoza he toni otoma no kwa ni gumura to we shall gather our minds as one and give thanks to our foods, our sustenance, and especially the three sisters that we call, which are the corn, the beans, and the squash. Because a long time ago, that's what we lived on. And it came from our Mother Earth. That's why we say, also we refer to them as the three sisters. Let us our mind be one. Abuelo askanti do wa no ni no kwa ni gumura dan de tino malados ne kahisi tanu ne kwa tuma kuano ko ni o mudessa toni to mafu ko let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to all the fruits and berries. And the leader of all the berries is the strawberry. because it is the first berry in the summer to ripen, and then the others start following. But that was a long time ago. Now they're imported. You can find strawberries the whole year round in stores, but they don't grow here during winter. We have to import them. That's why. And the medicines is the strawberry is a medicine, because when the sky woman fell from the sky world, in her hand she had touched some of the plants, and it was the strawberry. And also they say when you look at the strawberry, it's like the shape of a heart. So that's why when the sky woman was buried, and from her heart grew the strawberry plant too. So that's why we give thanks and we say now to all the kahisuma, let us remind you one. Agora com as cão de doa hoje no pode nem como era tanto tinha morados ne tírio. Tano ne pode com a boa no os que não. Boni o Let us, our mind be one, and give thanks to all the animals, whether they are North American animals or the animals all over the world, or the domestic animals that we keep too. But the leader of all the animals for us of Wehunga is the deer, because a long time ago, that's what we relied on to live. And nothing is wasted on the deer. We eat everything. We use everything on the deer. The skin, his hide, we use it for our clothing. And also his flesh, we eat it as our food. And the antlers, it was the chiefs. When they held a title, they put the antlers on him, on his gastoa, the hat, to show that he was a Loyani, he was a chief. And also his bones, his hoofs, we used it for tools and weapons. So nothing at all was wasted. We used everything. So he was a very important animal to be for him, the deer. So let us remind one. Agora com as cantas do arroz, não me pode me guardar. Tem aqui no morado, né? Karunda sum adanu ogre sum danu ne wa tua goana wa ta tini hosono. Kawani o tu ma what we do. Let us our mind be one and give thanks to all of the trees, whether they're big trees or little trees. And the leader of all the trees is the maple, because to the Uguehunga, it was the very important tree. It's the very first one in a winter or spring to awaken, when the trees are like, we call it sleeping. And the sap starts to run and we get syrup from them. And that's how we used to get anything sweet, was from the maple. Like if you boil it long enough, you get sugar from it. So that was why the maple trees were very important for us. That's why we call him the leader of all the trees. That is our mind be one. Agora com Oscar, antes do arroz não me pode me guardar. Tem aqui no morado, né? Onde está o gumba? Disseram e batunde carnios. Radirona, tanuna di pa ni gumro, ujuki ni gumkets, tanok ne pa sumakuano apex. Just to pa ni gumlara gets, ni gumlara is gone. Oni utua pa ni gumra. Now we will gather our minds as one and give thanks to all the birds. Because of the birds, the Creator, we told them when we are down, our minds are down, you hear, we're sad. We hear a bird singing, And it uplifts our mind. Like, it changes our mind, the way we feel when we hear the birds sing. And also the leader of all the birds is the eagle. That's what is the symbol for the tree of peace. The eagle is flying, and that's to warn the wahunga of danger coming. That's why we call him the leader of all the birds. Not because he's big, but because he's put there as to warn the wahunga. And also his feathers are very important to the wahunga. When you get one, it's like an honor. They honor you. They give you an eagle feather. Let us our mind be one. That is all the things that you give thanks that are on the ground. Now we shall turn our minds towards the sky to give thanks for what is up in the sky. Gabriel asked the doorway to what we were about the two Warisose, Gabriel go where See. Oh yeah, I get mixed up where is east and west. Tsoieon, Namu, yeah. Ever since I've been living there, I can't tell which and they change the weather and they change the seasons. So they have a duty, plus it gives us air to live on. So, and things come in force, a lot of things. He made 4 colors of people, and Squatties made 4 different colors of people. And we have the 4 directions, the 4 winds. So a lot of things come in forth. That's why we give thanks to all the winds, because they change the way the air blows too. Let us our mind be one. Gabriel asked the doorway to the Gabriel that the two Warisose yeti soto bunha radiveras. Gisego radigonoretta. Dano sego sabina gaias tatigame garun me tiganya garun. Kawennenhas Lesson. Let us our mind be one and give thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers, because they still come and they replenish the water in the lakes and rivers everywhere. And also they say in some legends that when you hear it thundering and lightning bolt striking, lightning striking, it's to keep the big animals under the ground. This is another legend. Like, I guess, I don't know what kind of big animals, maybe dinosaurs or something, and they keep them under the ground. So that's why we give thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers. Let us our mind be one. Gabriel asked the doorway to the yeti Warisose yeti sota asutoneka garakwa. Giseguro mati igumlarates. Neradiksa ohumha, tahadikutsu tuje. Let us our mind be one and give thanks to our grandmother, the moon, because she is still watching over the coming phases of the babies that are yet to be born. Because we are, as women, are connected to the moon by our monthly cycles. And when the babies it's time for them to be born, they usually go by the moon. But a lot of us have forgotten how it used to be a long time ago. Because a long time ago, they wouldn't say it's this month is February. They will always go by the moon, you know, how it is. Let our minds be one. Gabriel asked the doorway to the yeti Warisose Gio gisto quarunyo. Di segurong awiasta nano apunha. Tano nei ga tasalunya tapani ti sota si toneka arako. Toni otumak no bamigo. Let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to the stars, because in the summertime they make the dew in the grass. When you go out in the grass and it's all wet, they say when the stars were out, you see the wet in the ground. And also they help Grandmother Moon look more prettier when the stars are out. Let us our mind be one. Agoy mo askan ti dawa wet nuni no pa ni gumratan. Don't chi dawa no para di chi dawa chi ju getne para. Tano. Jisego de hoswate to tano ro dariha ko ati yuja. Oni utuma no pa ni gumratan. Let us gather our minds as one and give thanks to our big brother, the sun, because he still shines and gives us light in this world and warmth, heat to the world. And that is his duty that the Creator has given him. Let our minds be one. Talk. In some places they say, because the Creator has, some say at one time he had sent 4 messengers to Handsome Lake. He was a chief, a Seneca chief, a long time ago. And the story is he was drinking and he was doing all kinds of things, but he was a loyan and he wasn't supposed to. And then he got sick and he died for a while. But when he died, the 4 messengers from the Creator came and told him that he has to turn around what he's doing and he has to teach his people how it should be. And those 4 beings, they showed him all the bad things that they were not supposed to do to the people. And those are the 4 beings. We call them our guardians. And they always watch over us. It's like you have angels watching over you. They say we all have a guardian angel watching us. And that's your conscience when something you're thinking of doing in there, that conscience says, better not do that. That's your guardian angel telling you. Or the 4 beings. So in some people say that, but some people don't. Let us our minds be one. Don't see the one who are others and so Wini yo yares, tina ho da detsu guam. Yogo detsi do one muradus, tina ho dansuro sa ani. Oni yo tumak no baki gumarato. Now, last, we give thanks to the Creator for all the wonderful things He has made for us, so that we can live peacefully on this world. And those are all the creations He has made that we just said now to Him. And when you give thanks, usually when you make a fire and you have a tobacco, He has given us the Indian tobacco to burn, so that when we say those words, the smoke will rise and it will take our words to the heavens. So, and when you burn tobacco, you don't just grab it and throw it. You do it very gently, very nice. You drop it slowly into the fire. And as each verse, as you saying that you put in a little bit of the tobacco. That's why sometimes when you see a group gathering, Everybody stands in a circle, because a circle is a sacred thing for the Oklahoma. And somebody goes around with a bag of tobacco and another dish. And everybody takes a handful of that tobacco, just a little bit. And what you're praying for, you put it like this. And then you put it in the dish. And that's what they were burned, put in the fire after, a little at a time, and they burned the tobacco. So that's what they do that in some circles. And if I have left out anything, then if you continue it. If you remember that, oh, I forgot this to mention it, you give thanks in your own way, you know, if you remember it. That's the ending always, when we say the 100
Warisose Tsoieon ni kot Kawennenhas hautua siu mati. Wat to ka tung sa ka tenyo. Auto ka siat ka utstohrake. A sei netto. Kawennenhas ti ka ni ko ya tang so jera. Sa no ni ko stoha ne. You know.
Well, ever since I've been living in Kanesatake, my direction is I'm always saying east, west, south, north. I'm mixed up. As soon as I go across the river, I know which direction I'm at.
Last summer, that's just the job. Yagens kuzoki rosemary say erunna. Ya chantas tell this jenderi got nini yagens. So you got disoriented to harm.
Yeah.
So let's go to still wanna.
Yeah.
That's the meaning of that word, disorient. What that's a good word. You should write that down and keep in mind. That's what's going to happen to you when you get old. Yeah. What they walk out to what they walk out to whom?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful word.
That means disoriented.
Yeah, disoriented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like syllables. What, de, wa, ga, dum, ja,
Oh, I think it's
what, de, wa, ga, dum, ja, okay.
Kawennenhas. Yeah, should be KA there, right?
Yeah. Oh. Kawennenhas. Kawennenhas. Is it Kawennenhas?
No, what the Wakatuhunza Kawennenhas. It could be R.A. Wahi. R.A.
Okay, H over here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's not long enough. It's not long enough.
We need a bigger board.
That's the beauty of Mohawk words.
Some, like Harvey says ra right here, but some of us say ha.
Yeah.
It's all right. All these new inventions, like what we haven't ever seen before, that were just brought, we make up our own names for it, by what it does or by its description. That's how it's a name. So roller coaster. The Mohawk, they're roller coaster. The merry-go-round? Yeah, the horses go like this. Yeah. Usate sana buti quattro stanno di una potesse hike.
Unena ho unena tikka takahara tenu. Yeah.
The wheels are turning.
Yeah. Just an idea. Ja onka huoltakin vaan.
We usually say, well, Katita, team merry-go-round. I got on somewhere. Yeah. And we put a Mohawk accent on it. Well, Katita, team merry-go-round. Also, we worked on the greetings. Unici taisi olla tänne paratu. Tano niuchi what do you do when you first meet a person? You greet each other. Yes. You guys all know it. Sego. Skenakoa. Skenakoa. What is it now? There's so many different ways of greeting. Are you healthy?
Yeah.
Usually old people ask that. When you're young, you don't ask Satakarita. Yeah. As you get older, you can ask that. Well, what we teach people is to say, Seko, Warisose, ni yujats. Please, now you gotta tell me. Okay, you have to speak louder so everybody can hear us. Ask her. Oh, why you taught yujats? Yujats. Nahodonise. Yes, I. Yujats. You have to say yujats. When you answer her, she's asking you what your name is. You say Garu. Kajitarunkos yujats. Then you turn around. Nahodonise is I. No, she's going to ask you.
The story about how you got your name. Kylläkin saadaan huonouden ne vahotsoon. Ja told you to. Now what do you see as I am? They did you, but answer you to that. Kylläkin saadaan huonouden. You have to say the first story. Kylläkin saadaan huonouden. Saadaan huonouden.
Yujats. Now you ask the girl. Nahodonise.
Then what kaya? Does it know city
Ask the girl in green. Nahodeyasayas. Look at her and ask her. Say, Nahodeyasayas. Can you say that? Vale, sí, 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 vamos.
Hoda is Alex Nizukza, but we did it today. No, is Alex.
What's your name? If you don't have a Mohawk name, you can. Yujats. What did she say? Orote. Oh, okay. Now you ask your sister, Nahodeyasayas.
What's your name?
Yujats. Okay. Now ask your mother. Ask your mother. Nahodeyasayas.
Nahota.
Nigo. Oh.
You can give your English name if you want to.
Hannah Yunjats.
Uzziah.
That's what you tell you.
Nigo.
You
Sana.
ask.
Mihin niin niituaksi on aina? Ja hituakin niituakin. So we're going to est amonaras yujats. That means afterwards. Noyasa tewasne yujats means same size. So I have to. Now the easy is
But they're not the Holly Jets.
That's usually what you say when you greet somebody for the first time. You know, if you don't know the person, and you say,
He said that?
Yujats.
Tana kini nekni ya ni jam ni sai. Ko yang tahu ya teno kasna sung akan ko yung sakaya ko ni. So nge ikor ha mani si sa Uzziah.
On took ni box on there. So now we don't go in there. Go up there and keep. Yes, I just believe you. Why are you just
When I was teaching the little ones, we usually sing a song to remember the names. Yeah, okay, we'll sing it this way. Warisose, Warisose, yo Warisose, karunya no, yo karunya no, tamotine, yo tamotine.
Santa, Kawi Santa, Yo Kawi Santa, Kasitarungwas, Yo Kasitarungwas. Ah yes, ah yes, ah yes, ah yes, what's her name? Gagario? Gagario, Gagario, yo Gagario. Henna, 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 yo henna, henna. Las Quejunta, yo las Quejunta. Karuja jonne, yo karuja jonne. Gahne gohawi, yo gahne gohawi.
Awonaras.
Awonaras, awonaras, yo awonaras.
Kaneratahawi.
Kaneratahawi, kaneratahawi, yo kaneratahawi.
We sing that all the time. We'll learn each other's names.
Ako sarag, winter weather. One nagbook na ako sarag na the weather diniyuji wakiadu. Come spring, it's going to be another set of weather. So now the first one, onye de. Onye de. The ones that know, you don't have to repeat it, but now the ones that don't know, onye de. Okgera. Snowflakes, okgera. Yokgera. Yokgera. It's snowing. Yotore. Oh, oh, what did man? Oof. So I didn't got you up there. Yorum, yorum. It's cloudy. Yorum, yorum. Can you say it?
Yorum, yorum.
Okay. Snowflakes falling. Yoda geradenu. Yoda geradenu. It's going to snow. Teganyo guadazehe. Teganyo guadazehe. Yo visto. Yo visto.
Took Nivo, just
Yeah,
do this.
I took Nivo.
Because and you repeat it and you say it 3 times. You gotta say the words at least 3 times for it to stick in your brain. If you don't say it 3 times, you'll forget it.
There's only thinking Kawennenhas. The Warisose, so the others. Also, we're waiting on someone. Yeah, okay. Onye de.
Onye de. Onye de.
O okera.
Okera. Okera. Okera.
Yokeron.
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 Yotore.
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 Yorum yorum.
Yorum yorum.
Yorum yorum.
Yorum yorum.
Yotakeratenyu.
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 Tekanyo kwatasehe.
Tekanya watasese.
Tekanyo kwatasehe. Tekanyo kwatasehe.
Yowisto.
Yovisto.
Yowisto.
Yovisto.
Who knows what atste means? Atste. Now what is atste?
Outside.
Outside.
Atste.
Wanda Hiro. Can you give me a sentence in Mohawk with onyekte in it?
It's snowing outside.
Onyekte is what it
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
You can say about snow. What can anybody say about
Yovisto.
snow?
Yovisto.
Jo visto ne
Snow is
onyekte. Jo visto ne onyekte.
Jokerojunya atste.
Jokeron. Oh, jokeron. Jokeron ne atste.
Oh, we have to use these words.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Make a sentence.
It's cloudy outside. How would you say it's cloudy outside?
Joron ne atste. The snowflakes are falling.
Aste. Aste.
Yeah, you got one.
How will you say it's going to snow? Outside. It's going to snow outside.
Do you know the difference between what I said earlier of yotore and neovisto? There's a difference. Tika ono ise unyetake. What's that that crunch?
Yeah.
Tana ayo that tika that, oh, well, it goes right through your ocean, into your bone. Oh, that's so that the hot dog are gonna and breathing. Ooh.
Your nostrils closed.
It's freezing. It's freezing.
But no, you
Yeah.
stop. Well, yeah,
It's just cold.
Yeah. Wisdom. How would you say outside is right now?
Yeah,
Yovisto.
Jo visto ne atste? Ja, ti ho tore.
you get on, I'm gonna answer.
Ja, te jo keron. Whenever it's a negative, you always say ja, te jo keron. Like, except for snow, you won't say ja, te onyekte. Yeah, you don't say that. It's like more for telling the weather when you say no, it's not. Like, yo quiero uncle. Yeah, te yo quiero.
Or ha, you get on.
Huh?
Or
Yo quiero.
Yeah.
Ya, te yo quiero. Yo tore con na Yotore gonna atste. Yatte yotore. Yorum gonna atste. Yorum gonna atste. Yorum gonna atste. Yatte yorum. Jota keratenium gonna atste. Jota keratenium gonna atste. Let's just make some words with some of the sounds. Think of a word that starts with ah or is somewhere in the word. Ahta. Ahta. Kne Erhard. Ahta is shoe and Erhard is dog. E. Me. O. Onye. It begins with Oscar. Mungwe. People. Or she said mda. A pail. You know, see we have sounds that begin with this word, somewhere in a word. Ha. Give me a word with ha. Hanyo. That means come on. Hanyo. Knehe. It doesn't have to be the beginning of it. It's just got to be somewhere in a word. Ozaheda. It means a being. Ozaheda. He. Jatsi. Unjatsi. Dokani shiru. Yohahiyo. It's a nice roll. Ho. Zenhodu. Shut the door. Zenhodungo. Open the door. Zenhodungo. Ha. It means ha. Give me another word with ha. Nunca. Hanne. Kahanta, yeah. Or kahanta, a field or a meadow. Kahanta. Kne, Ohunde. Or, that's a color, right? Ohunde? Yeah. Ohunde. It's got in it. Nega. Gauze in it. A car. Gauze in it. Nege. Huh? Genumbus. I like it. Genumbus. Giga. This. Giga. What do you say when it hurts? Agi. Do you say agi or agi? Agi. You know that story of how hockey got its name? No? Yeah. Well, the Oklahoma were playing hockey, and the white man came and saw them play, and he's saying, I wonder what the name of this game is. Then whenever he gets hit, you would say, Agi! So like it must be called hockey. So that's how we got our name, the hockey. But it really means Agi. Every time he gets hit, he says Agi. Go. Gosadas. What time is it in the season right now? Goserage. Yeah. Some people say agoserage for winter or goserage. Gone. Gone. Another one? Yogan no. Gone. Yeah. Negum. Nigum. Yeah. A little bit. Nigum. Or another one? Gumnorumpa. Yeah, I love you. Gumnorumpa. Ka.
Jännittääkö mä tyys ne zookaavikolla?
Type me a word or ka. It's Ganumsa. It's not Kanumsa.
Oh no.
No. What do you call your slip or your? Yeah. Some people call it a skirt too. Ka-kare. This is how you would write ka. Kneke. Like you would say, my younger sister. Ke-gon. Ke-gon. Ki. Makes you think of a word. This is ki. Ki. 태국 사람들이 스노우하는데 키요야. No, ki. It would be this one. Then it's pure. Yeah, that's another set of sound. Well, this one we'll have to find a word.
Ja, ich war so, dass das Wort da gone.
Yeah.
Die Touristen ja, so, dass das Wort da.
Yeah. Connect ko. 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 What's this? On my.
Hoppa.
On my. That's how you would write it. On my butt. Nekon. Con. No, sanutin yung go.
Gonk se in Garibus. Gonk se in Garibus.
Gonk, yeah, gonk. That's gotta go out, yeah. Yeah. Well, this one too, we'll look at. Nekum. Kum. Akumweya. Akumweya. Kumweya. My boat. Or canoe. Or my ship. Nena. Na. Yeah, means under. Na. Or Nahota. Nahota. What? Nahota. Ne. Nesaka. The same. Nesaka. A lot of the words you would put a ne in it, it means stuff in Mohawk. They got the one out there that torn sword again, ne.
Ne oni.
Ne oni.
Se on oikein ne oni.
Ni. Like, it's small.
Nikunha.
Nikunha, a little bit. Or
Niwa.
niwa, a small one.
Nisaa.
Niwa.
Nisaa.
Nisaa.
Yeah. Kniwa.
Niwa. No. A
No.
turtle, a turtle.
No way.
No one for turtle. No. No.
No johtuu.
No johtuu. How will it be? No johtuu. Jahnoantu. Is it jahnoantu or jahnoantu? Jahnoantu.
Ojakin en i-rutsta.
Yeah.
Ojakon en o-rutsta.
Yeah, some no. What do you say? Jahnoantu. No. Or when you say
Ona.
Ona. Yeah, you say this. Ona. Num.
Nuwa.
Nugero.
Nungero. Why?
Right.
Or
Kahnue.
Nunwe. Num. Kne. Ra. Kanurukwa tsera. Good. It means love. Kanurukwa tsera. Kanurukwa tsera. Lele.
Lesaks. Lesaks.
Resaks. Gazele is car. Resaks. He's looking for it. Free. Okwari. Or Leon. My son. Leon. Ro.
Lossa.
Rosa. Rodas. Roda. When you're talking about a male, men or boys,
Lungue.
it always starts with almost with an R and or a H. Rungue. But this one would be rungue.
Oh, right.
Rungue. And this long,
Rontohra.
Rondoha is lazy. Rondoha. And, okay, Rondoha or Kasona, eh? It's a name. Laurent.
Laurent, right.
Yeah. And for saw, a word with saw, it would be this one. Saw day. Yeah. Saw. Zazere. Zazere. Your car. Zazere.
Sapteot.
Saw. It would be H.
SH.
Yeah. Kneze. Zezere. What about put in? Yeah, Zezere, you're dragging it.
Zeta.
Zeta. Yeah, put in. Zeta. Se. Seven. Hello. Seven.
And can you use that H with Setgana?
Segon.
Setgana, your sister.
Segon. Knezi. If you think of a word with Z,
Sit nowhere.
easy nunwe.
Is it nowhere?
Easy nunwe. More. What?
Yeah, further on.
More.
More or further on?
Yeah,
Easy
is
nunwe.
it nowhere further on?
Yeah. Kne si. Si.
Sikere.
Sigere.
Sikere.
Sigere. What would that mean?
I suppose. Sigare.
Oh,
Sigare, I
I
think.
thought.
I
oh,
thought.
see.
I thought. Yeah.
Well,
Sikeksa.
see, Geksa, huh? When I was a child.
Sheriff
Geksa.
Martha.
Oh. Anyway. Oh, they see. It would be they see there. Or else, osida. Osida. Nikki goes, she. Then, zo. Radu. Quack, quack, quack. Zora.
Soze. Soze.
Zoze for Joe, or Joseph. Or Warisose. Ne, so. Osokwa.
Te chatting akana usokwa.
Osokwa ne.
Usokwa. Te chatting wanati usokwa. Nika sokwa.
No, you would say sokwa.
Usokwa.
Sokwa. These are your butt. What do you mean? Kokwa. On me.
Right now.
Then okay. Zong.
Zaha.
Zonha. More. Or go to bed. Zondafa. Means song. Zonda. Zondafa. Song.
Sondopra.
Sondopa. It would be more song.
Son. Yeah.
Sondopa.
Okay.
Song. Sadetsons would be your dreaming. Sadetsons. That's zoom. To make.
Zuni.
Zooming. When you're making something, you're saying, you make. Zooming.
Or Zunis.
Zoonies.
So I told that ne TZ.
Yeah,
Zunis.
it sounds like.
Zunis.
Quello che sunte.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
Asuntone. Asuntone. At night. Asuntone. Asunta. On the wall. This is asunta. But on the wall, asunta. Remember, ake means on. Sun. Sun Guaya Disney, our creator. Sun Guaya Disney. Dagi took me when you got hits from there. It's a GOS.
Yeah.
So much fun. We'll continue because there's a lot more to cover. There's the now.